Alright, it's 6:10 on Epic Coffee Time night. It's the Halloween edition of Epic Coffee Time Test Kitchen. I was going to carve a jack-o'-lantern, but apparently my butt didn't get to the store and find any pumpkins, so I was looking around in the refrigerator and found a red pepper. So I'm going to show you how to make a jack-o'-lantern using red pepper. And Dominic's probably going to zoom in here. We're going to just cut the top out just like you would a pumpkin. So just about any type of vegetable that grows on a vine and goes down into the ground will work. You want to take the guts out. We're going to do that like this. And then kids, you guys want just a scary jack-o'-lantern with teeth and eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to draw on there then. Should I do it with the triangle eyes?
Yeah. And the triangle nose, you have to do that.
Alright, do it like that. And then we want the face to be...
Yeah, but make the nose a triangle too.
Right.
I can make the nose a triangle.
We'll speed this up in post-production, but here's what we're going to do.
1, 2, Red's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, gonna stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep.
Alright, have you turn off the lights, Stevie?
Come down, look, we did it!
And there's the Epic Coffee Time. Does it look pretty cool? Look at that. It's a roasted red pepper. Alright, better step back. Wave. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Blow it out. No! Here, I can.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Riverbend Weekend. I'm your new host, Rodger, and these are my favorite dummies. Rich Goligan.
Hey, everybody, Rich Goligan here.
And Steven Scrooges.
Scroogens. I'm a dummy too. Man.
And my old friend, Roderick.
Roderick, that looks like Mitzi.
Dan Pohl is down in the street begging change for a haircut or something. I thought he would start the show with what's A-N-E-W? A new segment. It's called humor. It's something new around here. So I'm going to ask Roderick to help me.
Roderick. The Aries with Roderick again.
I know.
What do mummies like listening to? I don't know. What do mummies like listening to? I don't know. Rap music.
Oh.
Because they're wrapped up. Because they're
Right,
mummies.
like they're
Yeah.
mummy.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have another joke? Come on, Roderick.
Why did the policeman ticket the ghost? Why? It didn't have hunting license.
Like a hunting license.
Right,
but
except for a
haunted.
ghost.
Right.
What's worse than being a five-toed witch? I don't know. Hit me with it. Being her broom.
Woo! That's for all the single ladies.
Which ghost is the best dancer? I don't know. Boogeyman.
'Cause I'm your boogeyman. You know that song, Roderick?
No.
No? Roger doesn't either? Neither one of you? Man.
I don't know it either. Is it British?
Yes. No.
We have a pact to show you for this week. So let's get up the street to the Mountain Springs Mall.
There we go, Mineral
All right.
Springs Mall.
Let's go to the Mineral Springs Mall.
Hey, thanks, Roger. Hey, I told you I was going to be up here at the Mineral Springs Mall. We grabbed Janet. We're going to go inside, take a tour.
Seriously, what would Halloween be without a trip to Mineral Springs Mall here in Alton? And we've got Janet, the curator of the museum here, as well as the tour guide one of the tour guides on the Mineral Springs Haunted Tours. You've got one coming up here on Friday night.
Friday night, Halloween.
And what time do the festivities get underway here?
The doors open at 7, and after the tour people are in, the door will be locked. And the parade goes right past our front door. And so you can't get out into the streets during the parade. And we usually get going about 7:30 when we leave the building for the walking tour. But this time we're going to do the tour in reverse. And we'll do the building first, and then after the parade's over, we'll do the walking part.
Okay, and then the walking tour, you're actually out visiting sites.
We do about an 8-block walk. We hit about 10 other haunted locations. We go inside the Underground Railroad slave tunnels under the old, what was the Enos Sanitarium, is now apartments.
Wow.
That place is full of ghosts.
I would imagine. That's interesting.
They're apartments now?
Yes.
How about that?
It was built as a doctor's home, and then he turned it into a sanitarium, and TB patients were there. And of course, back then, most of them died. So it's filled. We get EVPs of children over there a lot.
Wow, that's kind of sad, though.
It's very sad.
So, after the walking tour, then we come back here?
After the walking tour, we come back to Mineral Springs. We do an exclusive tour of the building. We go up to the upper level where there's a very active room where a lady committed suicide. And we also, besides going around the building, inside and hearing all of the stories, we go down to the pool, which is the epicenter of the hauntings in this building, and we do a seance. First, we let the people use ghost hunting equipment. We do the seance, and after the seance, we come back upstairs for a tarot card reading.
Oh, wow. So it's a full night.
It is a full night. It's 3.5 to 4 hours.
Oh, wow. And the cost of that is only...
$35 per person.
Oh, wow. Only $35 for 4 hours. I mean, that's a heck of a tour. Now, how would somebody book that?
They could go to my website, www.mineralspringshauntedtours.com, and you can book through the website, or you can call me, and I can make reservations.
Okay,
also.
and your phone number is there on the website?
It is.
So, perfect. I mean, if you haven't got anything planned yet, I mean, this sounds like an incredible time. I've been on this tour once, and it scared me, so I haven't been back. But and we'll be talking to Wayne a little later on about some of the stories and stuff, and I'm expecting to be scared there too. But you talked about ghost hunting equipment, and you've brought some of that. You've got some of that out.
Yes.
Can you run me through some of what you've got and how it works?
Yes, this is a kind of millimeter, and when this has active batteries, which it doesn't right now, this light will turn purple if an energy form hits this antenna.
Oh, really? So,
And it makes a noise.
if I touched it,
it would
it
make
would
a noise.
go off. Wow.
Yeah. And if we use these in ghost hunting, we set them up somewhere if we determine that there's activity in an area. And we've had them on the stairs here, and every now and again they'll go off, and then if you go over with other equipment, you'll get a higher reading.
Oh, wow. It's interesting. Now, these are really strange to me. We should
Divining.
use that to find water?
They do that, yeah, this picks up different energy. And we use them in ghost hunting. They're very sensitive. And you hold them very loosely in your hands. We can communicate with ghosts with these by, when you encounter a particular energy form, you'll feel a pull. You actually feel a pull on the rods, and they'll start turning. And when you've determined that there's something there, you can ask questions. You can ask them, you can tell them, I'm going to ask you questions. It's all yes or no answers. And do you want to cross for yes, or go apart for yes? And then, once that's determined, then you can ask the questions and the rods will move.
Wow. That would
But
scare, it would just scare me too much. I don't know.
Oh, it's pretty thrilling when you're walking around and suddenly you feel a pull and you know you've got something.
Oh, wow. It's kind of like fishing for ghosts.
Right.
Yes, it is.
It's interesting.
We
Now,
have-
something like this,
It's a Gauss meter.
and what does that tell me?
It picks up energy in measurements of Gauss. It's an electromagnetic field detector. And this one makes a noise
Oh,
when it
wow.
contacts something, and you can also see the dial go up.
Oh, interesting.
It'll beep, and also you'll see the dial when you encounter an energy
Now,
field.
do you have to actively hold that, or can you set
You
that
can set that
around?
down.
Really?
Yeah, you can set it down. This one has a curve in it and it won't stand up, but you can put it in something, maybe it will, there it goes.
No, I'm telling you, first time that goes off, I'm freaking out. I'm headed for the door. You know, so let's go through a few more of these.
This is an ELF meter, and it also detects energy fields, and when this is turned on, uh-oh.
It says danger. I think
Do
that's
you-
me.
Do you have a cell phone?
I do right here in my
That may
pocket.
be setting it off.
Oh.
But when you walk around with it, if you have green, it
Yeah,
means
now is
there's
danger really one
nothing
of the words
there.
on
Danger means
Yeah,
there's
it's
something
danger,
there.
caution,
Oh, wow,
safe.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely danger.
Yep.
I mean, it turned red as soon as she turned that on.
I'm fearless.
You have to be to hang out with me. So, right, guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the rest of these that we have here are just, they're basically
They all do
energy
pretty
detection.
much the same thing. Mhm.
And so as people go on these tours, they're able to use these or their own or?
We ask everybody to bring flashlights, umbrellas, if we're going to do the walking tour. And besides a flashlight, definitely a camera. People get a lot of neat pictures on the tours. And also a recorder. They'll pick up EVP.
Okay. And then,
Electronic voice phenomenon, where you can actually hear these voices that you can't hear with your ears, but when you play back the tape, because they speak on a different frequency, you can
Right.
often hear what they're saying.
wow, that's interesting. Say, I think my mom had one of those because every time I spoke under my breath, she heard it. Is that about right?
I think it's about the
And
same.
she probably saw everything you did behind her back, too.
That's
We
true.
mothers have eyes back here.
That is true. For some reason, I believe that. So, start 7 o'clock right here.
This Friday on Halloween, we are doing a tour in reverse. The doors open at 7, and then after the parade is over, at 9:30, we're doing an investigation, and that's being led by Dean Thompson, a local paranormal investigator.
That is really cool. I'm
And
really excited
that'll
for
go
you.
from 9:30 until about 2 in the morning.
Oh my goodness. And you have overnight?
We do have some
Tours, too.
yes, and we have some people staying overnight on Friday.
Oh, really?
Now, are there any spots available still Friday, or is
Yes, we do have a few.
There are. You better
They're
book
filling
them now.
up, but we do still have a few openings.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually very cool. I'm looking forward to. I know I'm not going to make it Friday night, but I'm looking forward to my next tour here in Mineral Springs.
I am too now.
And Janet, sometime soon we're going to have to take a look at those torture devices.
You're very welcome to do that.
She's got the museum. I'm all giddy about it because I think we're going to try to put Rich in the stocks. Or you think he'll fit?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I don't know.
So
You might. I do put people in there when people come to the museum. Sometimes they like to take pictures. And I
Right.
ask, do you have anything we could get into? So I put them in the pillory, the one
Oh,
that goes
okay.
over
Oh,
your
right.
neck and your hands.
oh, nice. And then we'll pants you. And then we'll take pictures. So Janet, it was a pleasure
It was
getting to spend
delightful.
time with you and learn more about the tour. and you know, we just barely scratched the surface on the hotel itself. But what a very interesting place, right here in your own backyard. So go to mineralspringshauntedtours.com and sign up for the tour this Friday. Like we said, the streets will be crowded, so get here a little bit early so you can find a good parking spot and you're not interrupted by the parade crowd. And you know, it's just down the street from everywhere, Mineral Springs Mall. Everybody's heard of it, but if you've never experienced it, this Friday on Halloween, it'll be time to do that. And this is the 100th anniversary too, so that should make it all even more freaky. All right.
Rusty T. Baggers has lied and cheated his way to the top of polls.
His well-crafted campaign of deceit has created a lot of excitement. What happens now when it all starts falling apart? What happens after he is elected governor of the Riverbend? You may want to close your eyes, the results may be painful. Rob Helling believes there are better ways to enjoy life's ups and downs. Vote Rob Helling for governor of the Riverbend.
Paid for by friends of Rob Helling.
So Wayne Hensley has joined me because no tour is complete without Wayne's stories. Wayne knows more about this building than most everybody that wanders through this building.
It's been here 100 years and I've been here going on 35. So at least 1/3 of its history.
Wow. And through that time you've had your own ghostly encounters.
Oh sure, from the first year.
And then you've got some actual audio.
Yes.
From
Yeah.
one of the tours that you've been on, or?
Yes. Yeah. We have someone that records an awful lot of our tours, and I think he has perhaps 150 what we call EVPs, electronic voice phenomenons, and I just play a few on the tour that are relevant to what I'm talking about at that time.
Okay, and are any of those actually here in the building?
Yes, they're all here.
Oh, wow. So give me the most famous story at the Mineral Springs Mall.
Well, we have a ghost that is very active, a young girl named Cassandra that drowned in the swimming pool, probably in the 1920s. She came from a wealthy family. She was a sweet little girl, probably 11 years old, hadn't reached puberty yet when she died. If she would have been a teenager, she probably wouldn't be the sweet little ghost that she is now. But she really is. She enjoys playing with marbles, and on occasions she will make marbles appear. One night I was running late. We had a large number of people, and I was running late. It was about 11:45, and I should have wrapped it up by that time, so I decided to skip her story. So I went into the swimming pool and started talking about another ghost, Gus, and she realized I wasn't going to talk about her, so she threw a marble at me, and it bounced off 3 walls of the swimming pool, and you could hear the pings, and then it landed about 8 feet in front of me. I doubt if a human could do that, you know, control that marble like that. So naturally I stopped what I was doing and told the Cassandra story, which was her drowning in the swimming pool and basically having such a good time because it was her birthday party that she decided not to go on, and we do believe ghosts have a free will. So there are certain things that keep them here, and it's probably a different story for everyone.
And now, you talked about Gus.
Mm-hmm. Gus was the first manager of the hotel, and he's appeared to a number of people in that pool that worked down there, you know, and they were there late at night, and it was getting time to lock up their shop, and he would call them, and they would open up the door, and they would actually turn on the light and see him. And then he would disappear in front of them or do something that would scare them enough where they would quit and generally never come back to the Mineral Springs again.
Yeah, I guess so.
But he's made himself known to me. He's grabbed my arm before, and he's slapped my hand where he knocked the keys out of my hand. So he can be physical, but he hasn't been for a long time. I think he knows that I'm here to stay for the duration, and he tolerates me at this point.
Yeah, so you're no longer the new guy, so he doesn't mess with you.
He's more likely to do that to somebody new. You're right.
So with those two, there's two more that are fairly active.
We have
right?
two women that are pretty easy to identify. One committed suicide, and her name was Pearl. We don't use her last name, although we do know her history. And she's in a room upstairs where she committed suicide, and she can be pretty active up there. We pick her up, and she'll answer to dividing rods a lot.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's Cassandra, not Cassandra, but, actually we call her Maria, but she's more referred to as the Jasmine Lady, because you can smell her jasmine perfume when she wants us, to know she's there. You smell the perfume, and it's difficult to tell how intelligent of a haunting that is. It might fall under residual, because basically you're smelling her perfume, where the other ghosts are actually doing things that require human intelligence.
Right. So the residual and intelligent, residual means it just happens.
It's just something that's left over.
Okay.
And it's a rerun, like a rerun of a television act or play or show.
Sure. It's something we'll never know anything about with the Riverbend Weekend. People watch it once, and that's about it.
Right.
And then there's one more spirit here that was here around the end of the...
Well, there's one that I may be leaving out is one we call Charlie that actually painted a mural here in the building.
Oh, really?
Yes. And he is a drunken type ghost. And he, on occasions...
That's my favorite, by the way.
On occasions, if there's a attractive woman, he may touch their hair or their clothes. And when that happens, quite often he'll follow them home. I warn people about that. They have to accept the fact that, when they go on a ghost tour, they're probably hoping they have an experience with a ghost.
Right.
Well, if they're followed home, that's just a bonus.
Right. That's a little bit extra for the tour.
Yeah.
So that might happen this this Friday night. Well, before we wrap things up,
Sure.
I really want to hear that audio. I'm very interested in that.
All right. Would you like me to get up closer to the... okay. This one is one of the men. We think it's a man that we refer to as Oscar, who was married to Maria, or the Jasmine Lady.
Okay.
And I was doing a private tour and interview by the Alton Library Association, and Bernadette was conducting it, and she was putting it all on tape. So she's getting to a point where she's asking me if these ghosts ever do anything basically to harm you. And I said, no, I don't really think they're capable of that. And when I gave that answer, Oscar gave kind of an angry roar. So I'll play that portion for you.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Let me turn that up more. Can you hear him there?
Yeah.
He obviously didn't like my answer. Now, another EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, that I think is very valuable is a woman. And this was right after a seance in the swimming pool. And of course, the whole evening I'm talking about ghosts. And finally she comes on as we're leaving and says, I'm not a ghost. I'm a person.
Oh, wow.
So I'll play this and I'll lift it up for you when she starts talking. Let me see if I can. Here we go. Can you hear that?
Wow, that is crazy.
That's very valuable because experts on these things say that ghosts don't know they're dead. I'm not sure if I accept that as a blanket statement. I think some of them don't know they're dead.
Right.
Because once they died, there was a continuation of thought. And perhaps they're thinking they're in a coma or maybe in a dream state.
Right.
So they haven't accepted death. Where others were probably afraid to go on to the next level because maybe a Christian background would have the possibility of hell.
Right.
Or punishment of some kind.
Right.
So I think some of them intentionally stay behind to avoid punishment, where others are just confused.
Right.
Okay.
Either way, they stay behind and you can catch them.
Oh, yeah.
This Friday night for the tour, and you don't want to miss it. Wayne, I really appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thank you for coming here.
If you ever need a really affordable haircut and a ghost story at the same time,
And
Wayne's
a face
your man.
shave.
And a face shave. Don't forget about that. So stop on by.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate it.
Brad Beck wants you to believe that animals can talk, so that he can make us say things like, population control is okay.
As president of the Sportsman's Club, he taught kids how to put hooks in our mouths for fun. He even made a sandwich out of my mother. Fred Slow would never kill someone's mother, unless she deserved it.
I'm voting for Fred Slow for governor of the Riverbend. If you love your mother, then you will do the same. To heck with Beck.
Paid for by animals for Fred Slow.
Well, Roderick, how did you think we did for our first show? I wouldn't quit your day job. Get it, wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Well, everybody have a great Riverbend weekend. See you all next week.
Thanks, see everybody.